What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Misadventures of a Skooma Addict. Here with Inigo. Inigo, you have any thoughts
What
about
is on your mind?
what we're doing?
I'm thinking I'm a little tired.
Well, you're about to be more tired because we got a long cart ride ahead of us. Yeah, that's right. Zega has taken stock and realized that she's in no shape to make a foot traveled as far as the College of Winterhold right now. She doesn't think she'd survive it. And so she has decided to make use of the cart outside of Riften and most big cities. It will take you to the major holds. Now, before I do that, I know that some of you will probably be a little bit disappointed that I'm not walking and looking for adventure. Trust me, there will be multiple opportunities for us to go on long walks and just wander into dungeons and stuff. In fact, I have a feeling that people will probably suggest that I do that at some point. But for right now, I really want to get started on working Zega's illusion magic. It's going to be a staple of the way that I play her. And I think it makes sense that she would, now that she's flush with money from fencing all those stolen goods, that she'd spend a little money to get where she's going. Yes, I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Winterhold, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yes, sir. Come on, Inigo. Let's do it.
Get up here.
Or are you just going to run behind? Okay, that's cool too. As she steps into Winterhold, she looks around and her first thought is there's not a lot of money to be had here. It does not look like a town that's ripe for the plunder, except for one building. And that's the College of Winterhold. She knows that must be it. Certainly isn't this burned out shack here, that's for sure. So she decides to skip the introductions to the townsfolk. They have nothing for her. And she's going to go and see if she can get herself into the college.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college.
And
if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it.
Okay, got it.
The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I desire to bend the will of those around me.
Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential. Kings have risen to power because of it, and empires have been raised with it. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I think that we both know that I'll succeed here.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Take your test then.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
Okay, I can do that, but I don't know that spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim.
30
They
gold
also
is
sell
cheap
spells.
for a spell, so I will give her 30 gold.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Alright. So Feraldo wants us to cast a Firebolt spell at the seal on the ground.
No matter what. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay. So it's a long walk up to the college. Zega certainly is impressed by its size, and it's probably the largest building she's seen yet in Skyrim. And all the time she's walking along this bridge, that little familiar itch is starting to just nag at the back of her head. That skooma itch. She knows she'll have to take another dose soon. But, looking at this college, at the very least it's rich with plunder. And at the best, they can teach her a few things about how to protect herself.
Don't trip, my friend. It is a long way down.
Yeah, you're not shitting. Look at this. Wow. It is a long way down. He's not kidding. All right.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
All right. Mirabelle Irvine.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Wit.
Okay, so I am going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to get dressed for college. Got my novice hood finally. That'll increase my magicka by 30 points, which will allow me to start casting Muffle, which is fantastic news. And we may as well go for the robes. That leaves our Thieves Guild gloves that make lockpicking easier. I'm going to go ahead and keep those on. But the rest of this, I think I'm just going to give to Inigo for now.
In Skyrim for thousands of years.
You want to ask me something? What
Trade
is
some
yours
things with
is
you.
mine.
Let's see here. Let's take his crappy stuff. And then give him the Thieves Guild stuff. Helm, boots, and armor. Ah, you look pretty snazzy there, Inigo.
Ready? I
You
am
got,
here.
any thoughts?
Many lives were lost here. I wonder if we will ever know what really happened. What's next?
Oh, she's still
Thus,
talking
I
to
run
us.
the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to
I missed
implement
that
more
last
stringent
part.
entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Zega hadn't prepared herself for the amount of long-winded people she was going to have to deal with at this college. She suddenly realized she's probably in the most long-winded hold in winter, in Skyrim. And Miss Irvine is certainly in no hurry to get anywhere.
You are a good companion. We keep each other safe, yes?
Sure, Inigo, sure. I mean, to be honest with you, mostly it's you keeping me safe. That's the...
Our newest members are housed here,
Anyway.
in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Got it. Not a peep. In fact, watch.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okie dokie.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Tolfdir, eh? Are you going to slow walk all the way over? Yes, she's going to slow walk all the way over to this door. I'm going to get ahead of her and see if maybe I can speed the process up a little bit.
Enchanting services are one of the
I have
few
many
things
important
that keep us in touch with the rest of
concerns
society.
are not-
Welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen.
Stay a while
as
and
I was
listen.
saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
That would be nice.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you
Okay.
mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know any ward spells.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please. Just
Okay. That's a lesser ward.
what's it mean? Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Okay. So we have our first kind of quest for the Mages Guild, I suppose, to take a look at a ruin called Sarthal. I'm not sure if that's what we're going to be doing. That is, of course, up to you. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing in between this video and the next. And that is, I'm going to be training up my illusion magic, and I'll show you what I'll be doing, and why it's probably better that I do this off screen. Where is my muffle? There we go. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be casting Muffle. And then I'm going to be waiting for my magicka to refill enough so I can cast Muffle again. Like, not quite yet, huh? And as you can see, our illusion magic increases to 2. We get a little bit of level progress. So I'm going to grind out some illusion magic levels. And this makes sense to me that now that she's at the college, Zega is going to start experimenting with illusion magic and practicing it and getting better at it. So what are we going to do? That's up to you. Are we going to go check out Sarthal and the dangers that might lurk within? Or is Zega going to move on and say, well, I've gained what I needed to gain from this place. I've bought the spells I need to buy, and I'm going somewhere else. Choice is up to you, of course. And until next time, peace.